This is one of Chicago's new safe passage routes. They're supposed to be secure paths from home to school. Last week, this one became a shooting gallery. 5 people were shot, 1 killed at a gangland crossroads.
When we heard the shots ringing out, and then I slipped out the back door to see what had happened and saw the carnage on the street, which was just horrific.
This term, school begins with 50 schools now closed, most of them on Chicago's perilous south and west sides, making the trek to school longer and more dangerous.
You just don't want to get the good taken with the bad. And I'm not saying that, disputedly, but you just don't want to have that mix-up where, so, my kid is an honor roll and then something happens and he's mistaken for a gangbanger or something.
Sometimes the issue is just being in the wrong place.
Yes, at the wrong time.
Some parents whose children have to change schools say they will now have to drive them.
They'll be walking through gang territories. I don't know, I couldn't fathom having my baby walk to school, especially through the neighborhoods that are not as safe as we would like them to be.
Chicago's downtown is a safe haven of offices and luxury shopping. But in many neighborhoods, the only place safe for children is school. And with longer walks through gang territory, some parents worry closed schools mean children will die.
They don't want to leave. Like, they're here I'm like, go home. They don't want to leave, and I think it's largely because, at this school, at Bronzeville Scholastic Institute, we provide a safe haven for them, and once they leave that safe haven, it's like, okay, we're back out there in the real world again. They're not allowed to be children out there.
With Chicago's education department nearly $1 billion over budget this year, the cuts to schools and school budgets are only likely to get worse.
They have to cut back. You can't keep running schools where you don't have the student population. So cut back on costs, close some schools, and then try and figure out how you can legally guard children who have to face illegal gangs. That's the issue.
As city authorities consider how to do that, Chicago's children are walking farther on some of the most lethal streets in America.